Like a different smelling man. Point is, men need a variety of scents. So Old Spice makes a variety of scents, but I don't use them.
Because I'm a woman.
Just kidding. I'm not a woman. I use all of them. Because I'm a man.
Good morning. I'm Jillian Banger.
And I'm Jerry Watson.
And we are here with your news. Today is National Constitution Day. How does the Constitution help us?
Well, it helps us in various ways. It gives us the right to choose our own friends, religion, and careers. We also are very lucky to have a representative democracy. This is when each state elects a representative to take their ideas to the central government, like now, when the representative takes their ideas about the president and takes it to the government.
Yes. We have just received devastating news. Someone has burned our Constitution. Our lives would be terrible without our Constitution. We would have no say in our government, and we wouldn't have federalism. The national government would become too powerful. Also, without representative democracy, we would all have to go to the nation's capital to vote, and we might not even have the right to vote. Barbara Walters is live at the scene.
I'm Barbara Walters, and I'm here live at the National Archives building in Washington, D.C. This thing is being investigated. There are no laws because people know it's gone. Checks and balances will be terrible now because all the branches are arguing about what is even in the Constitution. Julian has more information for you now on the government.
Stop. Now we don't have separation of powers, and the executive branch is overruling the judicial and legislative branches. Separation of powers is the divided power between the three branches, so one can't overrule the other, or there doesn't become a supreme ruling. It is terrible that we don't have a separation of powers because the executive branch has taken over and is making unfair laws. Now to federal Dr. Wilson.
Go.
I'm Dr. A.J. Wilson, and I would like to talk to you about how the federalist system helps us separate the powers between the states and the national government. State has the power to give marriage and driver's license, but the national government has the power to declare war. They share the powers to tax the people and have the safety of the public. Separating the powers works the best because it separates the powers so that one branch does not have too much power. So if we didn't have federalism, states could be fighting and there could be civil war.
Checks and balances works because it makes sure that the three branches are staying constitutional. If 2/3 of Congress override a president's veto, then the law is passed. Back to Barbara.
Go.
It's crazy out here!
Murders are everywhere.
People are burning houses. I hope someone finds out what this to our country.
Good morning, America, or what's left of it. We have discovered who has burnt our Constitution.
It was a store manager named Arsonist Joe.
We found a video of him leaving the museum, and we tracked his license plate to find him at his mother's house eating corn on the cob. Now here's the footage of him leaving.
The three branches of government decide to rewrite a constitution that will keep our government running for the next years to come.
Barbara is live at the scene with Harsey's Joe.
Why did you want this to happen?
Because I didn't agree with the national government. They had too much power. So I figured that I would burn the Constitution and show them how much more that I would just be a store manager.
Thank you, America, for cooperating.
And that's it for today. Arsonist Joe will be taken to the police very soon. The U.S. is going back to its peaceful self, although we will never have our old Constitution back.
It's crazy out here!
Murders are everywhere.
I'm sorry. I'm Barbara Walters, and I'm here live at the National Archives building in Washington, D.C. The scene is being investigated. There are no laws because people know it's gone. There, I hate it.
Not to Barbara.
Hey, Aspen, how are you gonna say Julian Winger?
You're good.
We already did that.
Oh,
yesterday.
okay. We don't need that conference anymore.
You mean right now? No, we don't need it. Thanks for asking. I can take it.
Now we don't have separation of powers, and the executive branch is overruling the judicial and legislative branches. Separation of powers is the divided power between three branches, so one can't overrule the other.
Zoom in on it. Zoom in on it.
Shut up!